Hey everybody, it is Murph from server 943. Today I'm just going to be going over a video on what to do during season one, the first day of the season, kind of the first minutes, and really what's important for, you know, all things. There's just so much going on at the beginning of the seasons, and I'm going to kind of walk you through the things that I knew, some of the things that I wish I knew, and kind of walk you through what your first day or first few hours should really look like. So, first things first here, guys. Um, right before, like the day of the season 3 starting, you have a 10-minute window between the season starting and then the server maintenance. Okay, so what you should do in those first few minutes is go to your sleighs or your trucks. Get all of those sleighs and trucks ready. And what I mean by that is, like, don't send them out right away, but go ahead and refresh them to get them out to be ready to send. And then I want you to send those trucks out, like literally like in the last 30 seconds before the server maintenance starts. Okay. Reason why is because once the server migrates over to the new map, all of your trucks come back and they didn't get hit. So it's just an easy win to get some of your trucks ready quickly. Okay. Next, as soon as the server maintenance, for us, the server maintenance is only about maybe 3 minutes. What you have to do as soon as things start is, I mean, there's just so much going on. But for your alliance leaders, it's just make sure that you guys set your alliance point, because your alliance is going to be spread all around the map in places that you don't want to be. Make sure that your alliance leader or one of your R4s drops an alliance assembly point to where you guys are going to be starting your land captures, and get everyone over to your new alliance destination as fast as possible using those alliance teleports. Okay. Next, after you have everyone together, and it's really important to get everyone together because there's a lot going on in the first few minutes, excuse me, is you're going to want to go ahead and start killing zombies right away. So what I would do first, guys, before you do anything, really literally before you do anything, is go to your profession tree, make sure you're an engineer, reset using this blue button in the bottom right hand corner, and make sure you start reallocate some of your skill points into these right side. Really, especially going to be this combat experience, these building inspirations, and this siege inspiration. It's not as important, but it will be important here in a couple days. But these ones right here, guys, this is why people are not maxing out their profession level, even if they're playing the entire season. It's because they don't have these. So every time you have this maxed out, I'm going to get 60% more XP from killing a zombie, a Doom Elite, a Doom Walker, rather than not, right? So then next, you're going to have that building inspiration. Same thing. You're going to get 15% more XP. Oh my God, I got to turn my do not disturb on. I'm sorry, guys. 15% more XP from upgrading those season buildings, which you're going to be doing a lot of, especially in the beginning. And that's just vital to get those profession XP up as fast as possible. So, we're not even past 1 day, and I've already gotten mine up 2 levels of experience, of profession experience. I'm going to go through a full video of season 3 profession trees of kind of what to do with the engineer. But what I would recommend is max out these 2 here in the bottom at a minimum, and then just start putting at least 1 point in all the way up as far as you can go. I just went up to maybe the trap landmine, but other than that, I mean, I would definitely bust out this profession insights and get that one maxed all the way out. And then also this double exchange, I would get that maxed all the way out. But I'll go through, I'll have a full video on the actual profession tree for season 3. That's the first thing you need to do. Then you need to start killing zombies in your Doom Elites. So the first 3 levels, guys, don't require any resistance. So you should just be able to knock out the first 3 levels for all 3 of the zombies right away. Get you some mithril, get you some of those hero tickets, so on and so forth. Now, after that, I would run through and I would actually start using your hero tickets. I know some people, it's like, oh, we need to save it for hero day. But again, if you're going to be the person that is in your person in your alliance, that's the guinea pig that is pushing to get the resistance as high as possible, faster than everyone else, so that you guys can start taking these dig sites and gaining this mithril and stuff earlier than other alliances and other servers, so that you can win your season. It's going to be important that you do this, because whenever you use these tickets, you do get some mithril and also some sacred water that you can get. So that's just vital to having as much as you possibly can. Now, what's going to happen, guys, is make sure that you close your game and kind of refresh it so that you get all the battle passes and stuff kind of start populating. But after that, I would actually come in here and make sure that you buy your season battle pass. I think it's $25. This is one of the best values in the game. It runs for the whole season. It's not a weekly thing. It's vital because it's going to give you, first it's going to give you a new frame, which gives you some more power. It's going to give you a luxury choice chest from the initial buy there. But this is also going to help you expedite your resistance gain as fast as possible doing all these challenges. So at a minimum, make sure you do all of your daily tasks, and then start coming in here and ensuring that this is kind of where I'm at, finishing as many of these others as you possibly can so that you can progress as far down into the season battle pass so that you can get all of these extra mithril and stuff so you can upgrade your blessing fountains. Then I would recommend everyone buy the weekly pass. It's only $5. Gives you a little bit of the protector horn, gives you a blessing fountain, gives you more resistance, gives you 250 more resistance, gives you some march speed, gives you some extra mithril, and then you get the daily pickup of these things here. I'll get kind of into the rest of that, but what you have to do as well at the beginning, guys, is you're going to come in here and you're like, oh, I got to start building my buildings, but you can't build your buildings yet. You have to come into the season 3 tab, go to week 1, and you have to do all the donations. Okay. So just donate and share this thing. You literally can hit this, share it to your world chat, share it to your alliance chat, make sure everyone does all their donations so these things fill out as fast as possible. The first thing you're going to unlock is going to be that protector field. So this is something that's completely new, hasn't been in the game yet, and it's kind of a unique thing to put. But it's going to be able to be built as soon as the donations are completed. Now, the important thing here, guys, is that you only level this up to level 10, because at level 10, it only just costs regular resources. After level 10, going to 11, as you can see, it costs sacred water and mithril. And you're going to want to save those for your season buildings. You're not going to want to upgrade this past level 10 until you get your cursed research lab up to level 30 or much, much higher at a minimum. It'd be silly not to it'd be silly to upgrade it before you get this to level 30, honestly. Now, after you have done all the donations and the buildings start to unlock, another thing that I would recommend is if you are a spender, and you're someone that's trying to get the highest resistance possible as fast as possible, is there's going to be a special offer packs. I think there's 4. There is 4, and they look like this. They start off with a $5 pack, gives you some mithril, $10 pack, a $20 pack, and then you have the $50 pack. That's the highest as it goes. So $85, and you're going to get like 680,000 mithril, a bunch of speed up, some diamonds. It's just going to kind of give you that head start to start upgrading your blessed fountains. Now, after that, what I would do is you're going to be able to eventually start to build these blessing fountains. Now, the only thing I have to caution you on, you have to be very careful on, is that when you buy that weekly pass, you are going to be able to build this blessing fountain before these other 4 are probably unlocked. Do not upgrade your weekly pass at all until you have these other 4, because it's just going to limit you. Okay, so after you unlock your first one, you have to upgrade it to level 15 to unlock the second. You have to upgrade that one to level 15 to unlock the third, and then you have to unlock. Then after you've unlocked the third one, then you have all 5 now. Then what I would recommend is going to and just balancing these out. So they're both at level 1. Upgrade 1 to level 1, other one to level 2 to level 2, level 3 level 3. So as you can see right now, mine's level 13 and level 13. I'm going to upgrade this one to 14. And then once they're all 15, I'm going to start just doing the chain reaction of upgrading them all level by level. There is no benefit in like getting 1 to 30 and getting, it's the same increase per level. It's like 720 per level. Okay. So just do it one level at a time. Then as soon as those are updating, those are starting to produce you some mithril or sacred water, then you're going to be able to upgrade your cursed research lab. And it starts out pretty slow, but I think after level 5 or 6, that starts your resistance starts increasing by 250 per upgrade, which is awesome. Now, once you start getting all those going, you're going to continue to start fighting your regular zombies and your doom elites. Make sure that if you do have a mushroom base, you have your mushroom base on so that you can get that extra 5% damage. Now, there are other special buildings that do some season boost here. The cat base gives you an extra 500 build capacity and gives you a couple other things where people can like your base and so on and so forth. But the important thing is really would be that mushroom base because it gives you the extra 5% damage to monsters. Now, after that, what I would recommend doing as soon as you get there is start, as soon as you have all your resistances and you have everything start cooking, it's important that you start these buildings going as fast as possible because literally the faster you start, the faster you kind of continue. Then I would go in and actually I would use all of your recruitment tickets for the Legends Return. Use all those tickets that you had saved from last season, and kind of use those to get another head start on Sacred Water and Mithril and upgrade these buildings as fast as you can. Okay. Now, what I would do after that is I would go straight into trying to find a Doomwalker. They have changed their name. The new Doomwalker name is called a Walking Mummy Overlord, I think, or a Warlord, Wandering Mummy Warlord. I completely butchered that. But you do not, nobody in your alliance should, unless you just really can't, you're just not strong enough, should be killing anything less than a 190 Doomwalker because that gives you the max first kill bonuses. That gives you a bunch of mithril and stuff like that. So only kill level 190s plus. They're going to be pretty scarce at the beginning, but I promise you guys, again, it's just super important that you find those 190s and get them going. Okay? There's some worms rolling out here. But after that, and why it's so important that you get your alliance to teleport to your new assembly point, is that everyone's going to be running killing all these zombies and killing all of these Doom elites and so on and so forth. So if you've ever seen the movie Dune, it's very similar to that. So the more activity that your hive is creating, it's going to generate, and it's going to cause noise, and it's going to attract these worms. Okay, there's these sandworms. So there's two different types of sandworms, guys. One of them being the small sandworm, and then you also have the large sandworm. Okay, so the small sandworm is, it will actually just kind of like the picture here, it will just wrap up around someone's base inside your alliance. And there's going to be down here by this little, it'll probably pop up in this video eventually, but by the little magnifying glass, there is a little question mark, and it's kind of like a timer of when one of these sandworms are going to attack. It is kind of random on which one it will be. It doesn't let you know. But once it pops up, you can click on it and it'll take you to the base where that sandworm is. And if it's a small sandworm, you can just send your squads to attack it and kill it. No big deal. If it's a large sandworm, if it comes up underneath someone's base, it will actually move them. It will relocate them, kind of like if you get ashed, it'll send you out to the middle of nowhere. And you'll have to port back. But then that's a sandworm that you'll have to rally. You can't just attack it. You'll have to rally it. After you kill these things, you'll be able to get these sandworm treasures. There is a limit on them. I'm not sure of what they are. I think maybe 20. But a small sandworm spawns 3 of these. A large sandworm spawns 4. Or spawns 5, I'm sorry. And you just grab all of them that you can. They give you some pretty great rewards. They give you like some sacred water and some mithril and stuff like that. It's just important that you get as many of them as you can, and as fast as you can. Okay? After that, the things that I would start focusing on now is just now trying to maximize however many of the Doom Elites that you can get to. So I am literally like, 15 hours into day 1 of season 3. And what you're going to want to do next is start looking around for people's bases, because a lot of people are going to be dying, losing troops. And you're going to start looking around for people's bases that have like their troop logos above them. So let me see if I can see anybody that has the troop logo. I might just go kill somebody really quick and see if I can create one. I'm just going to go die really fast, and then I'll kind of show you what this looks like, because you're going to want to start scouting your friends, kind of like heating them up a little bit, but it's a little bit different. So as soon as you die, some of your protectors are going, or some of your troops are going to be able to be fixed as protectors. So as soon as I come back, now you can see I have 30 of my troops can now be converted into desert protectors. So now what someone would need to do, I can't show you because I can't do it to myself, but you can either share your name in chat, or people are going to start scouring around looking for it, and they're going to send. You can click on their name. There's like a little season 3 little Dune type of icon. You can click on it. It's going to scout. So people are going to come over and scout, and it's going to convert those troops over to desert protectors. Okay. So now what that means, guys, and why it's important that you only want to stay here at level 10 is that level 10 is perfect because it gives you get all the bonuses of all of the the abilities. But let's kind of run through what those abilities look like. So the first one is pretty important. What it's going to do is that whenever you're marching with them, with these protectors, you're going to be able to get an extra 250 resistance, and you're going to do 25% more damage. So that's awesome. Next is the shockwave. What that means is that if a squad defeats with protectors is defeated, the protectors trigger death shockwaves, killing in proportion of enemy units. That means it's going to do one shockwave, and it's going to kill 5% of the units from the from the squads that attacked you, which is nice. No big deal. Next, after you have 1,000, this one right here is, I think, is kind of silly, honestly, but it's going to set their base on fire if you are able to breach their base. So if you don't die, you're able to kind of start ashing them. It's going to set their base on fire when they have blue flames to where they can't extinguish it. So it's just going to lower their durability, nothing crazy. But the big one, guys, is the 1250. What this one does is that you're now able to start protector rallies. You can only do this when you have 1,250 protectors in your fields. So if you have 1,200, it's not going to let you start this rally. You have to have 1,250. And then what it does is it uses 10% of your troops turn into these desert protectors. So for example, I have like almost 2,800 troops in my main squad. So it turns out like 280 of these troops turn into the desert protectors. So and it's only able to join, and I can maybe start one just as an example. I'm going to cancel it, but what it does is, and how you start it, is you go to one of the things that you would start a rally on, and as long as you have the 1,250, and at least in your reserves, you can hit this button here, and it changes. You can see that the logo changes from a regular rally, and look at my power jump too. I'm at 44.38. With this, I go down to 45.17, so it's a pretty big boost. But then what it does is you start the rally, and you'll see it has a different frame on it to where only people can join with desert protectors as a part of their squad. Now, what happens is that you die, you can't just keep running these over and over again because you have to have the 1,250, and as soon as this rally goes out, they die. They don't come back. I mean, there is some profession skills that you can help get some of them back, but you don't get all of them back ever. So it'll take some time to continue to build these up. So be cautious on what you're using these on. Don't waste these troops because they are valuable. Now, what I would do next is, as you're killing these sandworms, guys, and you're getting those presents, as I was mentioning earlier, you're going to get some of these rewards, and it's called the sandworm scales. And you're actually able to use these to exchange with the desert bazaar. Or I hope that's how you say that. If not, roast me in the comments. And that's here in the season 3 tab. Go to the desert bazaar. What I would recommend you buy first is going to be all the mithril, all the sacred water, and then start buying all these protector horns. What these protector horns are is that it literally is you're just able to summon some of these desert protectors right away for free. It's kind of like an emergency center. That's honestly kind of the way I would think about this protector field in general, is that whenever yours dies, it's just like an extra spot where you can have more troops to attack with that are stronger. So on and so forth. But I'm going to imagine, guys, this is going to be really important to use these mainly whenever you're doing events or whenever you're doing strongholds and captures like that. That's what you're going to really want to be using these on. Don't just start running these out there and people are going to start joining, not knowing what they're doing, and they're going to be wasting their troops joining your rallies. So just be very, very careful and cognizant on how you're using these. Okay. Trying to think what else I have. Now there's a couple other new things. There's like a thing called a Scarab. I don't know if I can see one around here right now. Let me see if I can find one quickly here. But there's just like these little, they literally look like a Scarab. They're all around the map. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find one here in the video, but they roam. So what you got to do is, like, if you find one, you can share it, but sometimes they populate whenever you are doing a rally or killing a doom elite. They'll just kind of spawn. You can click on them and then just send one of your troops, and it'll go kill them. But it will kind of run away a little bit, but you can kind of chase it. Next, there is like a new radar task. I wish I would have saved it, but it's called like Desert Ruins, and it's kind of like a press your luck type of thing, to where you can, you'll get a bunch of free rewards, and then you can, say, hey, you have an 80% chance of going further into this ruin. Do you want to risk your rewards? If you do risk your rewards and you kind of keep going further, just kind of stop whenever you feel comfortable. Don't get greedy. I mean, for me, guys, I did it even just the first one. I got my first rewards, which was only like a couple speed ups. So I was like, sure, I'll press my luck. And then I lost. And then what happens is that it says you fell through a trap. You've lost all your rewards. But now you're kind of stuck down in those ruins, and you can click on that radar task again. And then it's kind of like that run game from the seasonal events, like when you're trying to get all the boosts. But there's a bunch of coins in there, so you can get a bunch of gold out of there, so on and so forth. And it's kind of fun, something new and different. No big deal though. After that, make sure that you, like you said, I don't know if I said this already, but make sure that if you do have the cat base, that you go around and like all 10 cat bases around the map or in other servers. You get the free speed ups, 10 a day, 10 of them a day. So I think you get like 50, like I think you get from each speed up, you get a 5-minute, or for each like, you get a 5-minute speed up. So you can get like 50 of those every single day. Now, down here in the bottom corner is what the Sandstorm is looking like. So it says the shockwave value is about to attract a Sandworm. You can kind of see it's not close there yet, but once this question mark kind of fills all the way up, it'll turn into a Sandworm, and then you can click it, and then it'll take you straight to where that worm is at. After that, I mean, that's really most of it, guys. After that, it is just being cognizant of the timing of these if you're really trying to rush to get the fastest and the highest resistance. So I know right now I need about 40,000 more mithril or sacred water to upgrade. And if you click on the actual sacred water up here at the top, it'll tell you how much you're getting an hour. So 51.1k an hour. So that means for me, it's going to be less than an hour that I'm able to upgrade this Curse Research Lab. So if you look at, I have actually set a timer. I did some math. You can see I have 48 minutes until I think I'll have enough resources to upgrade that. So then as soon as that's done, I hop right into upgrading that, and then start killing my Doom Elites so that I can upgrade my resistance as fast as possible. Now, I would recommend, if you are going to do these desert rallies, these desert protector rallies, and this Sandworm is about to pop, so I'm going to show you guys what that looks like here in a second. You can do those desert protector rallies. Do it with your strongest people, kind of right when you're at. And there's a Sandworm. It's on someone's base. I'm going to attack it. But most people, especially these people that are attacking it, are really strong, so they're going to... Oh, actually, it's going to be me. I'm going to be able to kill it. So I killed it. I'm a little bit stronger. And then those boxes appear. And I'm already maxed out on them. So that's that. But it's important that you kill those Sandworms because, for example, you get these extra goals and missions that you can get, and you get more of those Sandworm scales. That's how you go and spin them. But it's also important that you do that because it's part of your target missions inside of here. So if you can participate in as many of these as you can, it'll help you progress down further into the battle pass to give you more mithril to upgrade your blessing fountains as fast as possible. I can't really think of anything else that I am really missing. If there is something that I am missing, please let me know. But I think that covers most of it. The only thing I would say is, if you're about to start season 3, guys, and you're not there yet, I mean, I've already lost. I think I started yesterday or last night. I had like 210 million power, so I think I had like 30 something thousand troops. I've already lost over 10,000 troops just dying. And so just be cognizant of that. Save your training speed up. Save your teleports. And just really work as a team. That's what's really important. That's what's really important. The only other thing that has changed now is that in season 3 is, if you go to the arena, I'm not going to actually attack because I'm going to lose. think. Oh, I can attack this person here. Someone of my alliance, but whatever, for the video. Sorry, my friend. Is that the arena has changed. So we are in Storm Arena, and usually Storm Arena was just like one squad versus one squad. This actually changes to kind of like if you ever attack a train. So you kind of have to line it up. Sometimes it can move and adjust, but I'll kind of show you what this looks like. If you go to fight, sometimes it just lines up like this. Other times it might um, be like, oh, it's random. So my first squad attacks, it attacks with what you have left. And then you're able to just continue to attack like it would be a train. And if you're for a crushing victory to get more points, you would need to have your first squad beat all 3 of their squads without dying. So that is the big difference on the arena for Storm Arena. But other than that, I think that is it, my friends. So kind of keep in mind, and we have some fun things coming up. I think in 3 days we have Marshall's exclusive weapon coming out. We have Skylar's exclusive weapon coming out. For those exclusives, guys, as you know, if you buy all the packs, which is like 185 US dollars, you can only get the exclusive weapon up to level 13. So if you are still in season 2 or at the end of season 2, and you have like black market and stuff going on, make sure that you are saving these universal exclusive weapon shards, so that I know now that I have enough exclusive weapon shards that when I'm an air squad, when Skylar's exclusive weapon comes out, I buy all those packs, get up to level 13. I think I need another 750 of these exclusive weapon shards to boost her up to 20, because you're not able to buy any more exclusive weapon shards after that for them until all 3 of them are out. So you're not going to be able to do it till after McGregor comes out, which is not until season or what day is that? McGregor's doesn't come out till day 39, so it's almost over 5 weeks later, or I mean almost 3 weeks later after Scholars comes out, depending on what's important to you. But that's that for day 1, guys. That's what it's looking like. Just have fun. It's a little chaotic, but let me know if there's anything else you guys need help with. Please comment, like, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.